Welcome to The Wrap. I'm Marley Caden, here to take you through this week's market action. It was a week that saw record highs for the S&P 500 and NASDAQ 100 as the Federal Reserve kept rates unchanged ahead of a weaker July jobs print. Downward revisions of 258,000 jobs in the June and May jobs figures, as well as a higher unemployment rate, sent equities lower Friday. This week, the S&P 500 fell 2.4%, the NASDAQ 100 dropped 2.2%, the Dow slid 2.9%, while the Russell 2000 shed 4.2%. On the week, utilities and communications were the only sectors to finish in positive territory. To the downside, consumer discretionary and the materials sector fell about 5% each. 4 of the Mag 7 stocks reported earnings this week as well. Microsoft was among the biggest movers, briefly rising above a $4 trillion market cap after an earnings beat. The company posted $76.4 billion in revenue, with its cloud revenue jumping 26% to about $30 billion. Microsoft's Azure surpassed $75 billion in total revenue for fiscal 2025. The company's CEO said, quote, "Cloud and AI is the driving force of business transformation across every industry and sector." Microsoft pulled back from all-time highs but ended the week up 2%. Meta Platforms also hit new all-time highs thanks in part to posting a $3 billion revenue beat at $47.5 billion in its latest quarter. It also raised current quarter sales guidance up to between $47.5 and $50.5 billion, well above the street's expectations for $45.9 billion. The company also narrowed CapEx spending to between $66 and $72 billion. On AI, CEO Mark Zuckerberg said, quote, "I'm excited to build personal superintelligence for everyone in the world." Meta added 5.2% this week. And despite strong third quarter iPhone sales of $44.5 billion, Apple ended the week down 5.4%. Shares pulled back following a top and bottom line earnings beat. The company posted $94 billion in third quarter revenue, up 10% year over year, which marked its biggest quarterly revenue growth since December of 2021. Apple shares are down 22% from all-time highs reached in December of 24. And the biggest post-earnings pullback belongs to Amazon after shares fell 7.2% this week. The company beat expectations, but shares slipped lower as investors reacted to the company's guidance and uncertainty surrounding tariff price impact. Additionally, while its AWS cloud revenue rose 17.5%, that growth trailed behind competitors Microsoft Azure and Google Cloud's pickups. Next week, we'll feature earnings reports from Palantir, AMD, Walt Disney, Uber, and Supermicro. In economic data, ISM services will be in focus, and weekly jobless claims will be among the notable prints. That'll do it for The Wrap. I'm Marley Caden. Remember, you can tune in 24/7 to schwabnetwork.com and subscribe to our YouTube channel.